Hi, everyone. I hope that you are doing well. Okay, so I'm going to go through this disclaimer. The majority of this upper part is in the description box below, so make sure that you are familiar with with the contract. So by watching my videos and agreeing, you are agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching. The Holy Spirit is listening. I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Now, the protection prayer, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I am eternally grateful for your favor, heavenly source, and for your healing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay, so happy full hunter's moon in Aries. Okay. This is the full moon. It's a hunter's moon. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and read about this full hunter's moon. So full moon in Aries, it says, are you in the middle of an argument or perhaps in the mood to pick an argument? Surely not. Or are you being overly forward? This is the time of heated emotions and frayed tempers. Anger is better than despair, as Abraham Hicks taught us. That's so funny that they mention Abraham Hicks. If you don't know who that is, go get yourself a subscription and change your life. Oh my goodness. Wow. Because anger spurs us on to do something, but you may get better results if you master your emotions. Certainly avoid stirring the pot. Whoever stirs the shit pot should have to lick the spoon. Okay? Remember that. Before you stir the shit pot, you may have to lick the spoon. So just don't. It says certainly avoid stirring the pot or it could boil over. Cooling your emotions and being a peacemaker means you'll attract a more peaceful outcome. So the manifesting balance, it says seek a balance between you, and me. So seek, basically that's self-explanatory. Manifesting mindset. There's no point in pretending that you don't have intense feelings, as this blocks your manifesting powers. You need to work through your feelings by thinking of people involved or forgiving yourself. Okay. Now, a manifesting ritual for releasing fiery feelings. Yes, today would be a great day to do this manifesting ritual. Today is what, like a Thursday? Yeah, today would be really good with the energies of Thursday or Tuesday. Okay, so it says when to manifest your magic. Best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aries on a Tuesday, Mars day, okay, or in Mars hours. That's because the energy of Aries aligns with Mars, and Mars is a fiery, hot, burning, combative energy. It says the full moon in Aries takes place when the sun is in Libra and the moon is in Aries. Okay, so it says add Angelica essential oil. I need to get some of that wherever they carry that at. I need to search that. Add Angelica essential oil to your diffuser. Okay. Find a comfortable seated position and gently close your eyes. Call in Athena, the warrior goddess, to give you the courage you need to work through your emotions. I call in Athena for me and my collective, the warrior goddess, to give us the courage that we need to work through our emotions. Ask Athena to surround you with her energy so that you can transmute anger into healthy anger and even love, including in dramas with others. Okay, so your manifestation affirmation is out of this only good will come. Thank you, Athena, for being here. Thank you for being here. Please, I ask that you help us to transmute our anger into love or other healthy emotions. Okay. And any dramas that we're going through. Thank you for being here. So I know that out of this only good will come. So going into this full moon period, with it being the hunter's moon, which is another very aggressive energy, thinking that only good will come out of this experience. That's the space where I would like you to be. Now I pulled that you are a spiritual healer. You are also a spiritual warrior. You have earthly connections, but most importantly, you have a spiritual connection. So you being a healer puts you in another category from everybody else. We're going to use some of the zodiac to get the chosen energies that are coming through. So we have Cancer. Now, you don't have to be one of these zodiac energies. We're just pulling planetary zodiac energies that could be highly aspect in your chart. So it means that you could have like Leo or Cancer highly aspect, or whatever these traits are, traits that are sticking through like your birth chart, basically. The sun. So the energy of the sun, that's part of where you get your healing energy from. We have Aries. So Cancer, Aries. The moon. Of course, we know that that's so funny. I just pulled Aries and then the moon. That is hilarious to me, yo. That is hilarious. Oh my God. Water is in the reverse, which is not a good sign. That shows me a storm, a flood. Uranus. Capricorn. Scorpio. Leo. Jupiter. Jupiter is actually in retrograde right now. So I'm going to put Jupiter in the reverse because I want everyone to remember that. And Jupiter has to do with your abundance, your ability to have what you need. So we've got the sign Cancer, Aries, the moon, haha, funny, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Leo sticking through. I'm also picking up on Virgo. So these are the chosen traits that are coming through. Uranus's energy is about new thoughts, innovation, inventing, bringing forth new concepts. They're a little bit scientific, but a little bit metaphysical or spiritual. The sun, we know, is about radiance, protection, growth, endurance, heat, love, compassion, light. And then we know that water upside down is water upside down. So that could be some type of flood, raining, whatever. Yeah, like drowning even. I mean, if we were to see the Temperance in the reverse that to come out, then I would say, yeah, for sure, drowning. All right, so we're going to use the tarot to see what's going on with this current moon. I mean, I know that you're a spiritual warrior and a healer, and that this gateway of the hunter's moon is going to align you with Orion's belt. Now, what is that going to do? Orion's belt gives a lot of reptilians. There's a lot of reptilians, a lot of scarab beetle entities. There's a lot of different entities that are in Orion's belt, okay? But then there's a man that has a scorpion tail. I'm seeing this. I don't know if this is a zodiac or whatever it is. Yes, it is a zodiac. Okay. So I think it's the Ophiuchus. Ophic US, something like that. I hope I'm saying that word right, but Ophiuchus. Okay. So there's something to do with that constellation. Now that has a man standing on a scorpion, but I'm seeing a man with a scorpion's tail. and it has angel wings. Okay, so we're going to just check. I'm seeing pay attention to what other people say to you at this time, because it's going to be an indicator what people are going to be. Okay, there's an astrological energy that is being projected toward us. I have been saying this in the past 5 readings because it's happening in the months of October and the months of November. This is not an astrological body that ever since I have been born has been in our whatever, like in our system. Let's just say that I know of. Okay. And no, yeah, what I'm picking up is that this is not something anybody's ever seen before. But what this energy is doing is it's exposing all of the people that are false people, and it's like backfiring all of this stuff that people are doing. So again, I'm seeing backfire here. It says don't be afraid. Okay, somebody wanted to break your heart, like broken heart, or somebody has, or an emotional betrayal. So I'm picking up more of the emotional betrayal. Somebody wanted to emotionally betray you. I think that you're at the point where you have already played out every possibility that somebody could have to 3 of Swords you. This has to do with you being a divine feminine or divine masculine. You could have lived some type of country life, but now you're living a city life, or vice versa. Okay, you're being asked to have courage at this time because somebody did an attempted offer at a high price, or AKA a bribe. Now, what's going on right now is a non-astrological compatibility, which means that the stars are not aligned in the favor of this individual. Okay. There's a trap. Somebody is doing a ritual, ceremony, and a trap using your energy. They're either pretending to be you while doing this, or that's pretty weird. I'm seeing low vibrational, very low vibrational ritual, and it's backfiring. This could have been an ex-soulmate, but I'm picking up at Cancer again. Okay, so that's somebody is a Cancer or has Cancer energy. Again, this person could be a hitman. There's a supernatural occurrence happening with these people. Okay, they could have been a third-party situation to you. All right, we're going to get a little bit of tarot. I'm not going to keep you here as long as usual. So, all right, let's see. I'm so glad that you guys are here with me. Okay, so when people tell you, especially over the next few days, there's going to be some people confessing something to you. And whatever they say to you, like, take it with a grain of salt, but pay attention to what they're saying, because what they're saying is giving you information about really what their true intention is for you. So we got 3 of Pentacles, a good time for new team projects, a group business venture. Business partnership is advisable. Teamwork is essential for achieving goals. Hard work was noticed. Good planning and careful preparation pays off profit. Competence that you do right, everything right in the eyes of other people. So this is showing me that despite what this person has attempted, you remain, like, other people are seeing you in a good light. Okay, so yeah, they weren't able to taint your character, which only you could taint your character. Nobody else could do that. They can try to paint a situation with their judgments, but still it wouldn't be accurate. So then we have the Magician. So you could be somebody that is very good at transmuting energy. Okay, because you transmuted the shit out of this energy. And I think that it's this Capricorn energy, Aries energy. It's all of these chosen energies that are in your chart that have helped you they've lended different traits that you needed at different times to transmute whatever this energy is. There's definitely some entity attached to either this moon or like a portal or whatever. What is this? Who are you and why are you here? Yeah. They're attached to this reading. Why are you attached to this reading? Because it's something that hasn't come up in this reading yet. Okay, but it will. This is what it is. It's the Chariot in the reverse. This is like you having to transmute bad energy that's coming from the police. Okay, or like, yeah, cops or other types of law officials or whatever. Like, so it says success through underhanded means, ruthless in dealing with others, exploits others for their own advancement. This is this police energy. This is their energy. Okay, wins by intimidation, obsessed with money and power, no concern for others' feelings and needs, a decadent attitude, misfortune, defeat, restlessness, a strong desire to change one's life. So yeah, these police officers thought that they were going to change their fate by taking your life from you. And I'm sorry that that's like came out like that, but you may have heard light. I said life, but it sounded to me like I said light. And so I would take into consider that they want to snuff out your light and they want to take your life from you. These cops are living beyond their means. Like, what does that mean? That means that they're living beyond what their paycheck. So they're stealing money and doing some type of fraud to steal money or steal inheritances or steal houses or whatever this is from people. They're stealing from people. It says success through underhanded means. That means that that's why this entity is here. Now it's standing over here. This entity is livid with these fucking cops, yo. This entity is like livid with these police officers. So these police officers obviously came up against a chosen one, and you've been able to transmute their energy, but they keep trying to come for you. And them using illegal means and underhanded methods, like to mess with you. These cops are getting what is vibrating? These cops are getting a taste of their own medicine. Okay. They're being forced to go through. First of all, they're losing their money. People are saying that they're what did I say about temperance in the reverse? People are saying that they're living beyond their means. These people might literally drown, whoever these police officers are. So these could be police officers that exist in the state that you're in, or they could be in the places that are flooding right now. The temperance in the reverse, that's like Archangel Michael in the reverse. Like, that's bad. That's Archangel Michael having to whoop some ass, right? It says very unsettling and volatile period, inability to juggle multiple responsibilities, overcommitment, solutions are out of your control, arguments and competing interests dominate your life, danger of drowning or accident at sea, react to conflict with calm. These people are being flooded. So basically, because you have a good rapport with the community and this Three of Pentacles, and that you have the ability to transmute this energy that they have sent to take your ass out. Like, they straight up wanted you in prison. They wanted the Three of Swords you badly. Okay, so they were sending witchcraft to you, these stupid cops. And they're stealing from whatever these lockers are that I'm seeing that are like, you're supposed to put evidence in the lockers. And these people are just going in and moving around the evidence and stealing whatever they need and then replacing it with shit from another locker that are like cases that have already been closed, but that money is still in evidence lockers that hold people's evidence. So the Three of Swords says sorrow and loss, arguments with the lover, marriage, separation, incompatible lovers, cruelty, abuse, and separation causes emotional upheaval. Someone will betray you. You are capable of inflicting hurt. Mistakes are made. Accept your blame for the part. These police officers are being put through. They're being put through what you were put through. And since these police officers they kept coming back to your house wherever you are living at. Maybe you moved. Maybe you still live. I hope to God that you don't still live at this place. Please, God, please, God. But whatever this is, these cops kept coming back. They were either being contacted by a neighbor of yours or by somebody that lived around there or somebody that was just sending police to you. And then these police got the bright idea themselves that they were going to make you a target, and they were going to basically, the things that these police officers wanted to do are sexual. They're going to abduct you and then do very disgusting things to you and torture you and abuse you and then throw you in prison and try to frame you for some shit that you had nothing to do with. So these people are possibly, nature is unaliving them with water. Like they could have their house flooding, or it could be literally that they are called to go out on a job where there's a flood or something like that, or maybe they're going on a cruise. I don't know. Whatever this is, they may die at sea because of what they were trying to bring to your door. You just don't do it like that to people. You don't intentionally target people, and you don't plan to abduct them, rape them, and then unalive them and do this stuff, or imprison them and energy harvest off of them. This is like the type, these are very low vibing losers. And I mean loser in the sense that they have already lost. If this is showing up on my table, these idiots have already lost. God is already aware of them. God is protecting you literally from these idiots. So is this entity that these idiots, and these are idiot cops. Idiot cops that play in black magic and try to illegally or use supernatural means to get somebody caught the fuck up. All they did was get God to see that you're actually in alignment and in the position that you're supposed to be in. God's like, oh yeah, thank you for redirecting me to the collective so I could just see that they are the ones that are doing the right thing and you are not. These people wanted to limit how you make money. They didn't want you to work in whatever city or town you're in. That's one reason. They want to disempower you because they believe, well, first of all, I don't believe in police. I believe that there's only been like one police officer I have ever met that was not a crooked piece of shit. Okay. And this was a woman police officer, and she was awesome. But every other cop that I've ever met, like literally, except for like maybe one when I was in California or something. But that was a long time ago, like years and years ago. But every other cop that I have ever met has been on this crooked ass weird fuck shit. Okay. They're absolutely, do they become a police officer? Because they were bullied as a child, and they grow up and they want to be the bully to everybody else. And so they go through police training and say that they want to protect and serve, but no, they don't. They want to, they have the same agenda as the devil. They want to steal, rape, kill, and destroy. That's it. So again, these people were trying to limit how you make money. They didn't want you making money in their town. These people could be attached to a religious organization. If they are, this religious organization is already infiltrated by the feds. And worse than that, the extraterrestrials that are showing up now are hunting these people down. This hunter's moon is going to get, like, these people were trying to hunt you and slay you like you were some fucking dragon, and you're probably a woman or a man. Like you're like a divine feminine or divine masculine. And so they wanted to sacrifice you. They were going to cruelly stick swords in your back. They were going to freaking pap. These people are so fucking possessed that it just reminds me of the one African-American woman that just recently was murdered by a police officer who came into her house, pulled a gun on her. She wasn't doing nothing illegal. She wasn't doing anything. And she saw this demon manifest in this police officer. And she was like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And the moment she said that, the police officer shot her and killed her. Okay. That's the energy that I'm getting. Y'all, police officers need to fucking check yourselves before you wreck yourselves and before God allows you to drown in the shit that you fucking pour on other people's lives. Literally, if you don't want to be persecuted to death, like the disciples of Christ were all hunted down and crucified one by one. And you know who did that? The devil. Why? Because God told them to. Hunt down these fucking false prophets, get rid of them one by one for coming because of how they denied Christ, how they all the bullshit that they fucking did. Okay, there's no excuse for that. This cop situation is the same type of energy of that Christ situation, being drug into a situation that is way bigger than what you are. And these people are like literally living outside of their means by doing this illegal activity, attacking people, harming them, forcing them, and doing trauma to them, and then stealing their property while they're in jail, or stealing whatever's in their house, or planting evidence in their house. These cops could have tried to have been literally planting evidence in your house so that they could later come back and find that evidence and try to charge you with it. Again, like your neighbors either have called the police on you or made false police reports or done something because your neighbors have seen what these cops are doing. Like there's no reason that these cops should be driving by your house trying to catch you up. Like that's illegal. That should be illegal for police officers to just be targeting an individual that is not doing anything to anybody and driving by their house continuously to do noise intimidation, police intimidation. Do not be afraid of these motherfuckers. Do not be afraid of these low vibing losers. Okay? These people are going to take their own self out. You don't even need to do anything. I'll just pray Psalm 91 against these piece of shit cops. Okay? And I would do that on the daily. I would pray Psalm 91 against them. Yeah, so it says the Six of Pentacles, these police officers were trying to keep you from making money by doing all sorts of intimidation tactics and terrorism tactics on the general population, on my collective. All right. And it doesn't matter what these cops do, you still will become famous. That I'm seeing it has to do with the Six of Wands, you getting fame and public recognition. Why are these police officers so afraid of you getting fame and public recognition? Because why? Because you're going to basically tell everybody what these cops were doing. And these cops were trying to isolate you so that nobody else would know of your existence. They wanted to keep you hidden, not to protect you, but to keep you hidden so that when they abducted you and raped you, okay, and did all this shit, that you wouldn't have anybody in your life to be there to help you or to bail you out of jail so that they could be the ones breadcrumbing you. I don't fucking think so, losers. Literally, these people are being hunted down by extraterrestrials. That's scary. Especially because I know what these extraterrestrials are like and what they fucking do. And literally, after I was abducted and experimented on and killed by these extraterrestrials and pretty much, yeah, gang raped by a bunch of fallen watchers and other stupid shit. You don't want to fuck with these types of extraterrestrials. Nobody does. They're the ones that are in charge of the burial mounds, like the Indian ones that are continuously haunted and cursed. Okay, so yeah, you just don't want to fuck around with these aliens. And these aliens are onto these cops, like straight up. These people are going to be seriously harmed. They're going to really be harmed by these extraterrestrials. And no, these are not the extraterrestrials that just crashed whatever in DC and wherever else. This is not them. This is a type of extraterrestrial that lives inside the earth, the inside of the earth. Like if you could go inside the earth, which you can through tunnels and caves and stuff, but they pretty much block it off. So these cops were trying to sacrifice you to the devil. They thought that you were weak. I'm going to go through these cards now. So the Six of Pentacles says that you gain control over your financial life. It will become easier to meet payments. These people wanted to get you caught up in the court's legal system so that you had to pay them money. And then they were going to steal that money for themselves instead of giving it to whatever. Increased personal power at work. You develop also these police officers were bribed. That's another thing they have against them. It says increased personal power at work. You develop an understanding of financial success and how to manage it. You must give to others in order to receive, to keep money flowing in your life. Now, the Hangman is the card of contradictions. It's the sacrifice card. These people are the same dumbass individual spirits that tried to crucify Jesus. This is why this is being met with such aggressive ass warring murderous energy. Okay, why these extraterrestrials that no one wants to fuck with, that come out, that own the fucking burial mounds? No. These extraterrestrials are absolutely terrifying. So yeah, they know about these cops and they're going to be picking them off one by one. I pretty much am seeing vultures in my mind's eye. Vultures that are not actually vultures. They're like skinwalker spirits. Like, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like Native American skinwalker shit. Like, that's what these things are. They're not actually vultures. They're skinwalkers, and they're waiting to devour these police officers. So... and I am getting stuff about Skinwalker Ranch, like these skinwalkers coming through Skinwalker Ranch through a portal. And God's not going to do anything about it because these skinwalkers are being sent. The Native American Dene holy people had us, like, they have a beauty way, and the Skinwalker way is definitely not the beauty way, but they're like the only type of people that knows how to rebuke and get rid of the skinwalkers. I personally would have to pray to God because I don't know how to get rid of that type of shit. I would literally go to the Dene, the holy people, the ancestors, the Native Americans, and that's what I would ask them is like, how would you get rid of this? But I need to be afraid of it because it's not after me. Right? So it's after these people that were doing this. This temperance energy could very well be the end of these police officers. So if there was any cops in Florida or any of these places that are flooding that are in any search and rescue teams, that if they get unalived, it could be because they were part of this organization or plot and scheme to sacrifice you to the devil for monetary success because they're already getting breadcrumbed by the universe. But they're stealing from the evidence lockers. Now the strength in the reverse is they were tempted to abuse their power and take immoral actions, which they did. They're their own worst enemy, these cops. They have weak character and pessimistic attitude. Lack of courage causes loss of opportunities. Personality flaws cause disaster in both love and business. And I'm getting extremely nauseated. So I don't know what is going on here, but I rebuke this in the name of Jesus. Personalities flaws. These people have personality flaws. Like, the only reason that they're police officers is because they want to bully somebody else and target somebody else. Personalities flaws cause disaster in both love and business. Angry outbursts and loss of composure compromises your reputation. Beware of a selfish woman. So again, these police officers were trying to sacrifice you to the devil, metaphorically and physically and spiritually. Okay, this is just what these cops fucking do. That's just what this group of police officers does. Okay, they're associated with the Freemasons and the Illuminati, and even the reptilians are not into this human sacrifice shit. So, but yeah, these cops came for the wrong one. They came for the wrong one on this fuck shit. And they were literally trying to cause you to act out of your character so that then they could abduct you and do all of these disgusting crimes to you. So be very thankful to God that you were protected from this. Exactly. Four of Cups in the reverse. So it says chronic emotional restlessness is manifesting itself in casual love affairs. These police officers are sleeping with somebody that calls 911 on you. Like, I don't know why they do that. Your heart is heavy and empty. You lose the will to strive. New goals and projects are needed. Overindulgence in food and alcohol, lack of moderation, failure in love. Cultivate positive thoughts, even though it is difficult. I am really getting like this is somebody that would stand on somebody's neck. Like and literally if you've ever seen the Archangel Michael statue, Archangel Michael is standing on Lucifer's neck and holding like a chain pulling that devil up. That's the energy that I'm get that these aliens are going to be standing on these people's necks. Like they're not going anywhere. And they're not going to be coming to wherever your new location is. Like they'll be abducted by aliens. That's not even a joke. This is not a fantasy. These people will literally be abducted by aliens before they come to your house. So you could very well have the cops and the feds afraid of you. And they just, and again, because you're chosen, people just need to learn how to approach you, like that there is an acceptable way to approach you, but by gang stalking and ganging up on you, that's not the fucking way to interact with the chosen. If you want anything from the chosen, and if these people want stuff that's not that God didn't, God, you must be really wanted in a lustful way. That's what I'm picking up. You must have that good maybe you got that wop, you know. I'm seeing that you are on the World Wide Web somehow. So the world talks about you entering a period of great happiness, but also has to do with the World Wide Web. It says that goals are achieved, unexpected sum of money is going to come your way. That's what these cops want to steal from you, is this unexpected money, because it may come through the court system for some stuff that was illegal that they did. Or it may come through in some restitution that somebody has to pay, which would still go through the courts. Maybe it would go through the court system. I'm not for sure. If somebody's ordered to pay you a certain amount of money, and that is what I am getting, that these police officers that harassed you are being ordered by their end of things to pay you a certain amount of money, they have to do that. They have to do that through something. I don't know if it would go through the courts or how you would get that money, but they're going to have to figure it out how they're going to pay you back for what they put you through. Because these cops caused you PTSD disorder. You should go to a psych. I can't tell you what to do health-wise. But if you are suffering from any form of post-traumatic stress syndrome disorder, then you may want to, think about your mental health and going to like a counselor, doing something positive for yourself, or going to a therapist or a psychiatrist. Again, I cannot tell you what to do. All I can tell you is the healthy ways to follow up with being in a situation that has caused you severe mental trauma, emotional trauma, physical, like all of it just has thrown your what is that, the nervous system completely off with these cops. Like that's unnerving for cops to come back to your house to bang on your door and do really fishy weird shit to you. Like these people have even tried to like get false warrants put out on you, and that got caught up. And so that's probably why these cops are, yes, they're being ordered to pay you a certain amount of money, because they were trying to create false warrants so they would have a legal reason to abduct you. Even though it would be a false warrant that they would take away, it would just be something that they showed at the door and had a lead so that they would have a legal reason to steal you. And so I'm seeing some type of sex dungeon that these people have underneath their house. It could be in a basement or something like that. But these people have taken, I don't want to go into what these cops have done. I'm just disgusted right now by what I'm seeing. I mean, to me, it looks like some Cenobite shit, like some weird, like pain torture shit. But yeah, I'm picking up that they have abducted women before, taking them to this basement that they have. This is multiple, at least 3 police officers that have done this and then assaulted this woman over and over and over again, and then they put her in jail, and then she gets assaulted there, and then by the time she gets out of this situation, um her reputation's ruined, so anything she says about these cops doesn't get listened to or followed up by. Except that's what these people, even these people thinking about doing this to you, cause them to be sacrificed to the devil. They are going to be the sacrifice. Again, this place that I'm seeing in my mind's eye could be the place where they have taken certain people that they think will not be missed, okay, that they have isolated to the point where no devil for, so that they can continue to live out of their means, out of the means of their pay bracket, whatever they get paid. Like it's like a bracket of amount of money. Like I don't know how much to make, but obviously it's not enough if these people are wanting to be in luxury and they are having to sacrifice people to the devil. So, and it's not even actually the devil. Like I said, Lucifer is tight with God. Like there is no problem between Lucifer and the Most High God. Okay. People need to let that weird story go. That shit was like ages ago. And still, the reason that God hasn't destroyed the devil is because God needs the devil to do the devil's work. Okay. Which, again, if we all evolved in rainbow and sunshine, then the devil wouldn't be a necessary entity to push us to go to the other side of things. Okay. So again, that opposite polarity, do not think of things as good or evil. Just know that there's one polarity and there's another polarity. Okay. So that's why God hasn't destroyed the devil, because God uses the devil to destroy people who are worse than what the devil's characteristics are. Okay. So the hermit represents the search for answers to life's problems. Withdraw in order to find the answers to your questions. Peace. And these cops are unwilling to go within. They don't know why they have this urge to do this to you. They're not realizing that they were the same police officers that came for Christ and didn't. And I don't believe that Christ got crucified. I believe it was Judas, but whatever. That's the only thing that makes sense, and that's what the Most High God has shown me. So all I can go is what I see, but like they definitely wanted to paint a different picture about things. But yeah, I don't believe that God allowed one of his children to be crucified for the sins of everybody else. That doesn't make sense. But crucifying Judas, a sinner, for the sins of everybody else, that's a scapegoat ritual. That's one that, like, that's the exact same thing as what the Jews were already doing with the scapegoat ritual. They were literally had 2 goats in their ritual, and one goat they sacrificed to God, and the other goat they cast the sins of their community onto that goat. Then they sent that goat out into the wilderness to go to Azazel or Azazel, whatever, to go to the demon Azazel. Just think about what happened to any person that saw that goat come up to them and was like, look at this free meal. And then they realized, no shit, this is a scapegoat we just ate. That would be like the worst thing ever. So the hermit, again, they put you in the hermit mode, which caused you to go within, which connected you with God. And that's why you're being saved. You're actually being people. And trust me, God can do some dirty, nasty shit to people. You fuck with one of God's children, you're going to get abducted and experimented on and played with in the amphitheater by the custodians and other extraterrestrial races that go to the amphitheater on the moon. Like straight up. Okay. Now this 9 of Wands energy shows that they tried to assault you. Okay. That they want you to be in the defense. They want you to fight against them so they have a reason to shoot you and sacrifice you. And these people are most likely are going to be caused to unalive themselves if they're not unalived by drowning by sea or whatever else. So it says that they will be surrounded by trouble. They're the ones that are actually injured. They feel emotionally and physically tired from the constant conflict and setbacks in their life. There's no easy answers, but inner strength and perseverance will see them through. No matter how bad it gets, they must reach the end. You're receiving justice from these people. It's a card of personal integrity and fairness. Take responsibility for your own actions. Every action you take will have an effect. Be decisive, move forward. Contracts, agreements, and legal disputes are resolved. If you have been wronged, justice is assured. And it is. And so it is. That's why I said I don't want you to be afraid. Like, what I have to say is some serious shit, but I don't want you to be afraid of it. If trying to hack my shit again. If you were going to be these people's victim, you would have already fell prey to them and been unalived by them and used and abused by these cops. Okay. These people should not have a badge, should not have a gun. They barely, like, they literally should not even have a head at this point. But yeah, so I'm also getting like that it's not just the extraterrestrials, it's also like Thor. I'm getting Thor's energy really, really hardcore right now. Like Thor, Loki, Odin, all of them, Hela, all of the Norse mythology are hunting down these police officers. I don't know why. So again, their past life connection. These must be some like intergalactic or spiritual criminals or some shit, because they have a lot of fucking karma that is gonna drown them out. Like they have, it's insane. This Knight of Cups, a man under 40, attractive, prone to jealousy and mood swings, unfaithful in love. This is a cheater. This is one of the police officers, not capable at commitment to one person. Like I said, rapist, dishonest, lives in a fantasy world. This person rapes people and gets people to give them sexual favors to get them out of trouble. And then this person goes and sticks their dirty dick in their wife, goes back home and sticks their dirty dick in their girlfriend or whatever this is. That's disgusting. I'm like completely appalled, and God is appalled as well. Dishonest, lives in a fantasy world. In love, he will break your heart. He may cause you to develop a long-term distrust of men. No shit. Just know that not all men are like that. This is a special breed of I don't want to say they're retarded, but there's probably some genetic mutation that's occurred to cause them to be this way. If reptilians are not being rapists and psychos, then why are these people doing it? Oh, because they're the devil. They're associated with the devil. They sacrifice the devil. They probably are given blowjobs to the devil.